So in our application, when we start processing a medical document, first of all, we delete all pages where there is some information we do not need. So for example, this information it's repeated. So the first 3 pages are excessive. I will just real quickly delete them. Wait a second. This one, and this one page I will delete. And this one I will also delete because this is highlights, executive summary. And now I have only pages which matter, only pages with medical documents. But anyway, there are a lot of pages here. Let me also delete a few pages in the end. Yeah, like it's 24 to 29. Yeah, so I'm deleting everything and I will save this file now. It's now 23 pages only. Now I will upload the file here. So once I do that, the file is loaded. I will translate now real quick to English. We do come up with English interface in December, so it's coming soon. So right now nobody is working. So Marie is here. She's not working also in the cabinet. So the algorithms will take some time to process the file, I think. So the status is not processed, but let me check. Scripts in place to kick it. Yeah, but it's actually working. So it processed the file and tells us that the processing is over. So let's have a look here. Basically, it looks for biomarkers on the page and extracts the data here. So here it's like, let me also translate this into English. So some of the biomarkers like extracted well, some of the biomarkers are not extracted well.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a big traction with Russian language documents, but our traction with English and other languages is less consistent. So, but I have been working on this document before. That's why many biomarkers like have been recognized correctly. It says like it's around 127 biomarkers here. And anyway, so let's look at the debugging panel. The debugging panel shows us what is actually happening on the backstage. And it shows us like, okay, there is a biomarker here, there is a biomarker here. And this one, the green one, had been read correctly. So this one is glucose. This one is digital. This one is a unit. This one is a reference. This one is also a reference, but it doesn't confuse the system. It takes like the first reference, puts it here. We have some rule here. Rules, you don't need to create rules. Rules are already there. So you should be looking specifically for some place, and I will be able to find such a place right now where there is a biomarker, but it had not been recognized correctly. So I'm looking real quick. I will find now a place where there is a biomarker and a digital measurement of it, but it had not been recognized correctly. So I have not been through this document. There are some biomarkers, I think. Yes, for example, this is urine, and this is appearance. So, and appearance is clear. So this is transparency. That is what is happening. So this is transparency of the urine. That is what is happening here. So these other biomarkers are good, and bilinogen is not also recognized correctly, which means it had not been put into patients' records. So this one is missing now in patients' records. That's what we do not want. This is dangerous. So we're missing some medical data here. So what do we actually do? We do take it to some special place where we can create a new rule. We want just the system to recognize the word clear as a specific biomarker measurement. And that's as easy as that. I'm doing that over a few seconds. I have saved my new rule. My new rule is now here. Here is my rule. It's this fancy symbols. They are called regular expressions.
Yeah,
regular
I
expressions. Okay. That's great. That's great that you know that. That's great that you know that. So, by the way, you can have a look here. The blank is anonymized. It actually has my name here because anonymizing rules didn't work. But I can tune the same like I did here. I can tune anonymizing rules real quick later, and it will anonymize. Maybe I will even have to do that right here, right now. In a few minutes. Maybe I will do that in a few minutes. So let's check though. Let's check what will happen. So now we'll need to wait another second. By the way, while we're waiting, we will need to wait again the engine to process it. Let's have a look here. So I don't think I will be able to tweak anonymization rule right now. I can only create a rule like this. It will be not. So there is another place. Let me also translate it. Yeah. So algorithms and recognition rules. That's what it is. So I will create while I'm waiting, while the machine is working on the file again. I will create a personal data deletion rule. So the rule will delete anything after the word Stanislav. So I'm basic club. So after the word Stanislav, it will delete like the two next words, and it will be active, and it's okay. So I put priority and all other metadata here, and now it will be also working to delete when it finds Stanislav. It will understand it's a name. Now we are working together with the machine while I've been working. Machine had been working too, so I'm not losing time. Let me see now appearance. So appearance is now a biomarker, and it's now red. It's great. So we fixed the problem. Okay, that was one problem. We will fix the same way. We spend a minute, we fix it here. But now all Nepali clients, all Indian clients will not have this issue. Then also, as you can see here, these are JSON feeds. They are FHIR compliant because here we break them into FHIR. These are FHIR entities.
FHIR entities.
FHIR entities, resources, and they can be transferred to you via FHIR compliant API. And we are not taking, let me prove that also, like in the end of my presentation, let me also prove to you that will not be taking your personal data. So let me rescan this document again, and let me see. I think that our personal data deletion rule will work, but let's also see that. This is actually a webinar. We have just recorded a webinar educating people on how to work in our system. But I would like Maria to. Well, I see that the rule for some reason didn't work. The meeting is actually also ending, so I will stop the recording also.